Yo, it's skullcrashingfinale here, back with another video, and bad. Let me just tell you, I've been trying to upload this video for quite a while, but there's been problems with uploading it, so hopefully it uploads this time. Anyway, let's get started. The thing that this video should say, sorry, I'm just trying to sort it out here, is how to get prestige back into the WWE Championship. Right, okay, so first they need to unify the championships like they used to be unified. When WWE Chairman Vince McMahon split the two brands in 2002 at the brand extinction, it made perfect sense to have two championships. You had Lesnar rocking it all on SmackDown, and then you had Triple H on Raw, and it worked really well. And then this created two distinct divisions and plenty of gossip over who would win when both men were in the ring. But those type of questions are no longer exist in WWE. It's quite predictive. Most champions have fought. This is because most champions have fought one another on several occasions and have been members of both brands. Most talented members of SmackDown roster are always on Raw, and some of the Raw members get on SmackDown, so it's really like Del Rio's on Raw, isn't he? And he's been facing Sheamus, which is just an example. One champion used to create a vocal point for the entire roster back in the days when they didn't have two championships. I'm not saying that it didn't used to be good, but now it's no longer good, and they need to go back to those good old times. One champion, and then the prestige. I think that will come back. That's one point I'm making. Here's another one. From having one champion, I kind of went on about this in the last one. You have multiple challenges, quite a lot of challenges. One of the biggest issues within WWE is the lack of continuity between one feud to another. A wrestler will have a match one week, and then another match, and then so it's like a mini feud, and then they think that we got short-term memory loss, and they'd be bloody tagging with them within a week and be best buds. That's just stupid. Do you think we don't notice? Yeah, some multiple challenges for the belt could solve this problem. Personalities would have to interact with the general wrestling population on a more consistent basis. This would mean rivalries and alliances could be created originally as they look for like that elusive shot at the title. This would make television more interesting, adding a great more prestige to being the champion, because one champion over both brands, it just makes sense having multiple challenges, and it's going to make things more interesting because you won't have the same guy going after the same championship every single pay-per-view. Here's another one. Bear with me with this one. Adding the reason back to why someone was being the champion, why they would want to be champion. Let me explain. Although it may seem obvious, why someone would want to be the champion, it's actually a much deeper question. Some people desire to be the best as they need to prove it to themselves or to someone else. Others want to use it to gain power, money, woman. Others are even more ambitious, looking to create dynasties that change the landscape of the WWE forever. Whatever the reason, the desire for that championship seems to be lost. We don't get a reason, like, oh yeah, I just want to be the champion. There's got to be like a reason behind it, if you get what I mean. Alberto Del Rio in 2011 spent most of the year saying, it's my destiny to be the world heavyweight champion. Yeah, okay, thanks for that. It didn't go really any deeper than that, like, oh, it's my destiny. And then when he was the champion, just like, fail. And then CM Punk. Now, CM Punk and Chris Jericho wanted to prove that they were the best in the world. There we go, there's a reason. Yeah. So, why didn't you tell us that before WrestleMania instead of now? It's only just like kind of like being explained now. Oh well. Restoring the reason behind the desire will automatically reestablish the prestige of being the champion. Here's another one. Redesign the championship belt. Pretty obvious. Quite a lot of people say that. Well, now you got one championship. I don't know what you're going to do. It's probably the most obvious solution to restoring some prestige back into the championship. It would be a simple redesign to make the belt look a bit more respectable. The argument for the current belt is it looks modern, it sells, and it sells well merchandise-wise. Yeah. And however, the title should be there to remind the fans of the history behind the belt, so it retains the importance it has when other personalities held the same strap. Now, have I got the belt here? Where's the belt gone? Oh, gosh. Oh, you know what the belt looks like anyway. When you look at that belt, who do you think of? You think of John Cena. You're not thinking of Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Ric Flair. You're not thinking of them with that WWE Championship. If nothing else is an indicator that change is needed, just look at Green Bay Packers Super Bowl team. Aaron Rodgers was given the big gold strap with history and prestige, which is a good indication where design should head in the future. So really what they need to do, in my opinion, is get in between the both of them. I think that there's history behind the World Heavyweight Championship one, but it's a bit plain. It's a bit dull now. And then the WWE one just looks like a toy, but it sells well. So you've got to get in between those two if it's possible. Here's another one. Make championship matches less predictable. I kind of also went on this one as well. Right. So, championship matches are some of the most predictable matches on television. For example, there is no way Mark Henry is going to capture the championship from CM Punk, who's actually fusing with Chris Jericho. Do you know what? In both matches, I actually fast forward the match because I knew Mark Henry wasn't going to win. And it's a championship match, and I'm fast forwarding it, which pretty much proves my point. This is down to two forces. One is that WWE makes a great deal of money on from its pay-per-view, so therefore it is down for the fans to purchase those events if they want to see a championship match. Don't have them every single day on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Superstars, Heat. Okay, right, they don't have it on all those shows, but okay, I was getting a bit carried away. Yeah. That's the way to sell pay-per-view. Just have the championships on that match. I don't want to see any more championship matches on Raw or SmackDown. Second reason behind it is that fans can read into the future by studying the moves that WWE officials have made in the past. If you're bringing in a new heel who's going to be a championship contender, then it's fairly obvious that the face champion is going to retain their belt. All this has to stop. Championship matches, like I said, should never be on Raw and SmackDown. There's no need to have the title on the line to produce a great match. Often the matches are better when the title isn't involved. That's what I think on Raw and SmackDown. However, beating the champion does give you a reason to call for the championship opportunity. So you can have the champion fighting matches, and then you can do that. Pretty simple, don't you think? When the title match does, sorry, I just got notes on here so I can remember. When a title match does occur, then it should be the real controversy. There should be questions. Can the champion hold on to the gold against a dominant challenger, or will outside forces interfere, bringing genuine excitement to every single match? The last match I thought was unpredictable would be CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank, and that got me really excited. I loved Money in the Bank. And the last one, you got to treat these matches, these championship matches, as special, not some stupid match on Raw like I've said. One clear challenger has emerged, then the matches need to have all the hype that they deserve. The match announced clearly needs to build the atmosphere. The competitors need to take their time to make their entrances and absorb the crowd's excitement. As the bell rings, a hush of anticipation should come across the crowd, and which explodes into the noise as the first significant blow is dealt. It should I don't know, I'm getting a bit into it. It should finish with a final explosion reaction as the winner is revealed. When was the last time that happened? In the WWE or World Heavyweight Championship match? Probably that's Punk versus Cena match at Money in the Bank. That match was absolutely class. That's how you build a match, and that's how you do a match. That is the best championship match. Build up, and the whole persona of it in Chicago. That is how you do it. And now they've got it in Chicago again. Take note. Do exactly what you did there. That is what it was. Another example of a modern match was maybe Undertaker and Edge when both the title and the streak were on the line. That was a good match. The future needs title matches to be glowing features of the WWE calculator. Calculator? Sorry, I'm half asleep. Calendar, which are memorable for months afterward. That way, the prestige of being a champion will be returned. So there are my 6 ways to put prestige back into the WWE Championship. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Skull Crashing Finale. Peace out.